Hey guys, check out what I've got to show you today. We have Pinetop Jackson t-shirts printed 100% right here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest of the United States. I'm going to show you how we do it and how you can support Guitarchaeology by rocking one of these t-shirts. I played around with Teespring and I've sold a couple shirts off there, but drop shipping feels a little impersonal. And also, t-shirt printing feels like a skill I should have myself. So my wife wound up buying me this DIY printing kit and a bunch of blank t-shirts. We had to ruin a few of these shirts before we got the hang of it. But now I think we've got the process down and I'll show you how we do it. Here's the screen after we exposed the logo image onto it. Taped off the edges. We attached the screen to the homemade printing press. The clamps came with the kit. I attached them to a big piece of plywood left over from another project, but I did go out and buy a sheet of MDF to attach to the top to ensure a perfectly flat surface. Now to line up the shirt. This was the hardest part for me. My wife picked it up quicker though, but we decided about 3 inches down from the collar is where the image should start. And then getting it even side by side is just eyeballing it. Apply the ink across the top. Then you got to lift the screen to flood it with the ink. And squeegee. And now time for the big reveal. Oh yeah, this one turned out nice. Look how crisp the lines are. I love it. But it's not done yet. It has to be cured with the heat gun. Doing this properly was a trial and error process. Now I set a timer for 4 minutes. The booklet says 2 to 3 minutes is fine, but man, we did some at 2 to 3 minutes and they didn't cure completely. Made a mess. And then you gotta hold the heat gun at the proper distance from the shirt. Too far away and it won't be completely cured. Too close and it actually burns the shirt. Leaves sections all brittle and hard. Again, we learned this the hard way. After the heat gun, I want to just touch it a little to make sure it feels nice, not flaky or peeling. And then I give it a stretch test. Make sure it doesn't want to flake off when stressed. At this point, I'm satisfied it's properly cured, and I could fold it up and mail it out to you, but I don't. I want to wash it for you first. I make sure to turn it inside out, and you should too. Every time you wash it, turn it inside out first. It'll help the print last longer. I wash it all by itself first. Just a little bit of soap. And then dry it all by itself. This is where we encountered troubles when we first started printing. If it doesn't cure completely, this ink gets all over. This one didn't spread as bad, but it did fade a bit. So you can see the difference between those early shirts and what I'm rocking now. I feel like I'm finally ready to offer them to the public. e-commerce is kind of a new thing for me, and I think the best way for me to do it, for now anyway, is gonna be through Venmo. Now we gotta talk about pricing. So another reason I wanted to do this myself instead of using a drop shipping company is for better control of price point and profit. And you know, I live my life the same way I do in my videos. I'm always trying to do the coolest stuff I can for as little money as possible. It drives me crazy when I see someone trying to sell an old Harmony Stella for $300, same as it does when I see a band or another YouTuber trying to sell a t-shirt for $30. But unfortunately, it's not viable to sell a t-shirt for $10 anymore. And you know, I do this all for the love, not the money. But at the same time, I can't be losing money indulging my hobbies, be they buying and selling used guitars or printing t-shirts. So I have the Teespring account set up to sell shirts at $17 a piece, but that's not including shipping. At that price, Teespring gives me about $3.50 or $3.50 profit per t-shirt sold. What I'm gonna do with these home printed shirts, I'm gonna sell them for $17 too, but I'll cover the shipping. That shipping usually costs about $5 per package. The blank t-shirts we bought in bulk cost about $5 a piece. The $6 or $7 profit will help pay back the initial investment of the screen printing kit and the ink. And that's if anyone buys any. A big appeal of the Teespring is that you can pay online with your debit card. That's a lot easier than dealing with Venmo and the post office, or at least I think it is. I don't know, I'm gonna find out soon. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna keep the Teespring store up and sell white Pinetop Jackson logo tees for $17, plus shipping on your end. I'll print the black logo tees myself. And if you want to show support of the Guitarchaeology endeavor, then you can find me on Facebook or Instagram. Just look up Pinetop Jackson and message me through one of those, and we'll set up payment through Venmo. It'll be $17, including shipping, and I will print one for you with love and haste. But at this point, I can only offer this deal to my friends in the lower 48 states of the US. I know I've got some followers up there in Canada, over in the UK, a couple of you guys in Germany, but man, sending a shirt to Germany costs $20. I know, I looked it up. So for now, I gotta keep this in the United States. If one of my friends over in the UK really wants a shirt and is able to pay shipping themselves, then send me a message, we'll talk about it. But man, I wanna say sincerely thank you to all of you watching this, help me along in this entire YouTube guitar journey. If you want to buy a t-shirt, I'll put all the information and links you need in the description down below. If you don't want to buy a t-shirt, that's cool, man. I'll see you next week for some more Guitarchaeology.